To avoid being attacked by zombies, these people actually started walking like zombies. Their acting was terrible, but surprisingly, it worked. They fooled the zombies. Using this trick, the man and his companions made it to the bar's entrance. Suddenly, one companion's phone rang, and he calmly answered it. To everyone's shock, he even chatted casually with the person on the other end. The man couldn't stand it anymore. He angrily swatted the phone out of his hand, and the two started arguing loudly. The noise drew all the nearby zombies. The man had no choice but to rush forward to lure the zombies away, while the others took the chance to hide inside the bar. Before long, the man with glasses couldn't handle the pressure and began to give up on himself. But just then, the man came back alive. At that moment, his girlfriend started to see him in a new light. She'd always thought he was just a rich, useless guy. Even so, they still had nowhere to go, so the six of them just sat there until evening. Then the city's power suddenly came back on. The man had just flipped the power switch when a companion turned on the jukebox and started playing music. The others were terrified by his carelessness. The man quickly unplugged the jukebox, but it was too late. The loud music had already alerted the zombies in the street. Just as they didn't know what to do, the bar owner, who had turned into a zombie, suddenly appeared. For a moment, the bar descended into chaos. Inside, the music blared as they frantically hit the zombie owner with sticks. Outside, the lights flashed, and zombies waved their arms excitedly. To anyone passing by, it looked like a wild party was going on. The man grabbed a thick stick and knocked the owner down, but more zombies swarmed in. The others all got bitten and turned into zombies. Only the man, his girlfriend, and one bitten companion were left. They hid in the bar's basement. The bitten companion knew he wouldn't survive, so he decided to cover for them and help them escape the bar. By then, the streets were still surrounded by a huge horde of zombies. Just as they fell into despair, the army suddenly arrived and saved them. 6 months later, the disaster was completely over. People noticed that zombies still retained some of their habits from when they were alive. So zombie movies, zombie waiters, and zombie game shows started popping up. Somehow, zombies had blended into human society. The man and his girlfriend got back together, and of course, the man's friend who had turned into a zombie was with them too.